Does anyone know what role the United States may be playing in the current coup being carried out against Brazilian President Rousseff? Anyone? I mean, she was popularly elected as president of Latin America's largest country in 2014, but she's facing impeachment by a hostile Congress bent on snatching power from her Workers' Party. And while the president has not been charged for a single act of corruption or wrongdoing, a great many of those who are carrying out the impeachment attempt have been. The situation is so bad that even The Economist is questioning the validity of the impeachment proceedings, calling them unwarranted. Curiously, or maybe we shouldn't be surprised, but Washington has remained pretty silent while these anti-democratic events unravel in Brazil. Some are even suggesting that the United States is even making moves behind the scenes to help Brazil's right-wing factions topple Rousseff's progressive government. The Intercept's Glenn Greenwald reported that just after the impeachment vote against Rousseff passed in Brazil's lower house of Congress, Senator Aloysio Nunes, who is a prominent conservative politician calling for her removal, hopped on a flight to meet with top officials of the U.S. government. Not only is the dear senator meeting with leading members of the Republican and Democratic parties, but he's also meeting with lobbying firms linked to previous U.S. administrations. And guess what? Nunes is one of hundreds of pro-impeachment politicians who have been or are being investigated for corruption. He was reportedly sent to Washington by Brazil's Vice President, Michel Temer, the man who would assume power following Rousseff's removal. The plot thickens. Now, the topic of the meetings in Washington hasn't been made public, but it's well known that the U.S. government has long been involved in attempts to remove leftist leaders from power in Latin America. Would it be any surprise that the U.S. is involved in the coup attempts against Rousseff? There's a short answer for that. It's no.